Hey everyone, my name is Samantha if you've not met me before, but I am a newbie homeschool mom, and this last week was our first week of school, and so I wanted to do a little vlog about how I thought things went, just so that I could keep track of it for myself and to share with you just real life hard stuff, good stuff, all of that. So if you're interested in that, please stick around. All right, so we started school in July because we live in an area that is really warm, and we are going to be doing like a year-round type schedule. So we are taking 6 weeks off from Thanksgiving until the New Year, and then we are going to be taking 6, 7, maybe 8 weeks off from the time we end our curriculum in May until mid-July like we did this year. And the kids ended their preschool in mid-May, and so we had 7 weeks off until we started this last week. And the kids were really excited. They were asking me to start school before this, and so we actually bumped up the start date a week early. We were going to wait a little while, but they were ready. I was ready, so we jumped in. And the first day was wonderful. We had a great day. Everyone was excited. My son wanted to keep working. He didn't want school to end. Day 2, we ended up having swim lessons scheduled during start the same week as homeschool started, and that I think threw us off a little bit. So swim lessons happens for us at noon, and so we had to get done with our morning work before early lunch so that we could get to swim lessons, and everything had to be pretty tight and less flexible. And my son, who tends to be the dramatic one, he had a rough time, and so he was not having a good day that day. This was Tuesday, and we had lots of attitude problems and fits and discontentment, and I had made him a special snack because we're learning creation the first 2 weeks with my daughter's curriculum, and I made him blue Jello with ice cream to make it look like the sky, and he threw a big fit, and so I was really discouraged, and I just wanted to cry. And having swim lessons thrown into the middle of the day was hard for me too. And so I understand why he felt the way he did, but it was really hard. So day 2 was a challenge. We came home after swim lessons. We did our art and our science experiment, which we learned something about sunlight. They have a DVD that goes with your homeschool your science curriculum, and they suggest that you watch the DVD first. Well, my son is a avid science kid, and the experiments they did on day 1 were way too simple. Anyways, things that we had already discussed a long time ago, and but then with the DVD, you watch it before you do it yourself. And he looked at me and I said, "Okay, you ready to go do it yourself?" And he was like, "Mom, we already know what's going to happen, so why are we going to do this experiment? That's dumb." And he was right, and so we were discouraged, and we were frustrated with that aspect. Science is his favorite thing, and we thought this would be a good pick for him, and we're going to keep plugging through with it for the first 6 weeks. I've heard they say that you should keep going with it for 6 weeks and then evaluate at the time, so we're going to do that. But it was a discouraging afternoon and day. But the next morning we woke up, we didn't have some lessons, we started the day and it went really well. And we had a fun day. Then Thursday came around, and that's our last day of the week for us. We do a 4-day school week. We count Friday's typically a field trip kind of day. We went to the library on Friday and did some stuff that way, but it's not an official dual curriculum day. And so we Thursday started, and it was a swim lessons day again, and things fell apart. But we got through all of our morning work before we went to swim lessons, and I just ditched the afternoon activities. There was some geography that we didn't get done, and some critical thinking stuff, but to me, that was not a big deal. So instead, after swim lessons, we went and got ice cream to celebrate our last day of the first week, and we came home and watched some shows, which we don't get to do during school days. My kids are really into Wildcrats, and so we watched that. And then we also read from our read aloud that we hadn't really gotten to touch this week, with just trying to figure it all out. So it all ended up fine, but we were all very tired and kind of feeling beat up and discouraged and ready for a break by the end. And so we are looking forward to next week. Today is Sunday, and we go to church on Saturday nights. And so today we're having a pajama day morning, and I just finished my workout while the kids watched a show, which is why I have no makeup on. But we are looking forward to the next day, and I'm praying that we have a better week and that we're less stressed. One thing I wanted to share is that because we were doing a beginning kindergarten curriculum, even though my son has made it through halfway through a kindergarten year, we wanted to pull him back just to make sure there were no holes. He did 6 reading lessons, or the reading portion of his curriculum. He did 6 of those in 4 days, and he did 7 math lessons and actually 2 days. We didn't do math the 2 days that we had swim lessons. And next week will probably be a slower pace, but they went so fast that we could fit those in without feeling overwhelming. However, I think that may have added to our stress level maybe a little bit. I don't know, but we may slow it down a little bit this week, and we'll see how that all goes. But I'm looking forward to it, and we may make some changes to our schedule and how we start our day and end our day. But anyways, those are just my thoughts from week 1, and I hope this was encouraging to those of you out there that it's hard, and it's okay that it's hard. It's also wonderful, and I'm so happy that we're doing this, and I've found some really cool things to supplement with that I really am looking forward to adding in for us. It's just all a learning process, and I was talking to one of my teacher friends who I taught with for a little while, and she was telling me that it's even hard in the classroom. The first week of school is probably one of the hardest weeks, just because by Wednesday the kids are tired and they're falling apart, and the new routine and the newness of it all and the fun and excitement is gone, and then you're now kind of drudging through again. So it's just normal. It's normal process and normal things. But that's just kind of how we felt. And anyways, I hope it was encouraging to you, and I thank you for watching. If you want to see more of these, just how things are going, vlogs, and how our homeschool journey is going, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like videos like this where you just want to hear how things are going, please make sure to like the video so that I know that you guys are interested in hearing my ramblings of how things went. Anyways, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you again soon. Bye.